Daniel Day-Lewis is the perfect actor to play President Abraham Lincoln.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and roll out to the movies.
Lincoln. This movie was truly a moving experience, also entertaining, and I learned a lot about Lincoln that I never really knew about before, primarily about his personal life and how that coincided with him trying to get the bill to abolish slavery passed, because he had to get a certain number of signatures in order to even get it considered to be passed, or put in, to be passed. And he had friends of his, the Tommy Lee Jones being a big part of one of the friends, and then others in Lincoln's cabinet, presidential cabinet. All of them try to go around in the town they were in and get signatures for the bill to be passed. And that really is an incredible driving force in this film, because it all had to really go deal with all their personal lives and how trying to get the signatures and how important this bill was to them, and to get it passed, how it impacted their lives and the lives of their families. Joseph Gordon-Levitt also has a really key part in this. He plays the son of Abraham Lincoln, I believe. I forget his name right now, but he was a very good part in this. I don't think it's a really big part. To me, I think it was a supporting role, but Joseph really did put in a strong, impacting, heartfelt performance. Along with Sally Field, she played the wife of Abraham Lincoln, and she was also an incredibly moving force in this, because she really played a woman who not only was able to take control of her own life and not let anyone push her around, but she was able to hold her own again alongside Lincoln. And she was also a lady who really influenced his personal beliefs and his political views and beliefs, and I think she was also one who made him want to try and get this bill to abolish slavery passed. She was a big force in trying to get that bill passed also. She may not have been a political person, but I really believe that her character was also an incredibly important person during her lifetime. And not much is known about her, the wife of Abraham Lincoln, I think, but I think in the film they really did flesh her out, and Sally Field portrayed her as a strong woman, and strong-willed, and very strong-minded. She had great belief in herself. I think she was incredibly perfect choice to portray the wife. It may not happen, but I know it won't happen because the Academy Awards are already put in the nominations, but I really hoped that Sally Field would have been nominated for Best Supporting Actress. I don't think she was, but I really wish she would have been. So, and Tommy Lee Jones, he also had a big part in this. He was, I think, he was playing a close friend of Abraham Lincoln, and he was a huge part in trying to get the signatures, because I think he was also telling people where to go, along with Lincoln doing that. But I think he knew more specific places to go, and he was also a really important voice for Lincoln, and because he went around talking to certain people in the town, and he really was a important part of trying to convince people that this bill is needed and an important bill to be passed. So he tried to talk them into signing the petition for it. So that's all about it that I can really say that I loved about it. If there was any criticism, sometimes the pacing kind of lagged. Sometimes not a whole lot, just maybe in one or two scenes. The lagging was short, so it was still it still moved along at a really good pace. The acting by everyone was phenomenal. Even all the supporting actors, there were so many of them, and I thought they were all perfectly cast as their characters. Like the big scene when they're voting on the bill, like yay, nay. That was a really moving scene to see all the supporting actors, and I loved their reactions and how they really portrayed those people like they were real people. Like it really felt like they could be people that were living in today's time. And I really think we really could use people like from Lincoln's time and his time period in this day and age, because I really think they could really be important people to really impart change in our society and our world, and try to make it a better place to live and for future generations to live in, so they can afford like housing, medicine, food, electricity. Those are like the four big things. That there was also food. I think I may have said that, but those important things. Now, the script and the screenplay was so moving and powerful to me personally, and it really felt like it really should have been nominated for Best Screenplay or Adapted Screenplay, one or the other. It may have been, but I don't quite think it was, and I really think it should have been. I think this is really one an underrated film from last year. I know it's still fairly new, but I think it's already getting underrated. Not many people have really been talking about it. In my opinion, I haven't seen really a lot of people doing reviews about it, like a lot of films from last year, like the Avengers. So I felt like this is a really, in a way, I think this was like a small film. It was really, I think it was like a pet project for Steven Spielberg. I really feel like this is something that he really was wanting to do, and he put a lot of time and effort into doing this. I could already tell by the direction of the actors and the line readings. That was phenomenal, and the cinematography in this is also gorgeous. Like outdoors and indoors, that both of them were phenomenal. Like in the night scenes, the black in the whenever there was black, like outside or somewhere in the shadows indoors, they really made it a strong, a powerful image. And in the daytime, during when the sun was out, that made it, like made it almost seem kind of like a western or a desert, because it really felt like to me that like it was baking on the people, and that was truly important to me. And let's see, I think that would do it for me now. So I'll give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this one so much. Stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.